Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get.
What is up, randos? Nothing random coming at you with the next motovlog. And this one's gonna have an entirely different feel to it. I'm on my way to Kickstands and Coffee, but I gotta make a pit stop first. I gotta go to Faro East, to the most localized Harley-Davidson dealership to me and where I currently live. And I'm sure you're questioning, why am I going there? Or you're just like, oh, I know why he's going there. Well, let me preface... Wow, word is hard. Let me preface this by saying I have been telling a little bit of a white lie for about a month now to pretty much everybody but a very, very small handful of people who either figured it out or witnessed firsthand what had happened. And let's go back to last month. Let's go back to the 27th of May. After coming home from the Weirdos camp out, going to Throttle Co., having my good and amazing friend Nicole Road Warrior Moto take pictures of the Rebel when I listed it for sale. I also swung by Faro East to have them appraise my bike for trade-in value in case I didn't sell it or I was getting lowballed too much. And it's less than I would have liked to have heard, but higher than I honestly expected them to give me, especially for a Harley dealership to give money for a Honda. So I can't really complain about that. In fact, I'm pretty happy with the trade-in value they're giving me. But I told them I wanted to try to sell the bike first. But the bike I decided to get, they did not have one in stock, nor did Faro North. That wasn't already sold or reserved for someone to come and pick up. So I had to put in a deposit for them to essentially order me a bike. They gave me a lead time of 30 to 40 days, work days, 30 to 40 work days. So I basically had the entire month of June. The 23rd? No, yesterday was the 23rd. Anyways, Tuesday of this week, the, what, 19th, I think? I got a text from the sales rep that I've been working with, and they said, hey, your bike is in. When do you want to come get it? And of course, this week's been atrocious. It's been nothing but rain, on and off, on and off. It's been chilly, it's been windy. So I said I'll come pick it up first thing Saturday morning. And then we did some paperwork and stuff. Emails were sent back and forth through the week. But that is where we're going. We are on the last ride that Nothing at Random will ever do on Essence, the 2021 Honda Rebel 500 with ABS. I mean, I've done so much on this bike. I've learned to ride on this bike. I've done, what, I've done 2 trips to Florida. I've done 2 iron butts on this bike. I've done 1 trip to Tennessee on this bike. I've done a trip down to Florence, Kentucky, just to hang out with Father Bobber and his crew for a single bike night. And I've gone camping on this bike so many times. I've gone camping more on this motorcycle than I have in my entire life camping in a car and caging it. So yes, I absolutely love my Rebel, but it is time. 2 years, almost 20,000 miles, a little shy of it because I haven't really been riding for the past month after coming back from Tennessee camp out, the Weirdos Assemble TMMR camp out, because I knew I was going to be getting rid of the Rebel. And as much as I wanted to hit 20K, do the 20K service and wrench on it, my mind was telling me it wasn't worth it. And I don't mean it's not worth riding the Rebel to do that, but I've been getting some lower back pain from being so leaned forward and everything on this bike. And I love it, but it is not the best for long rides. I think the intention of the Rebel 300 and 500, and maybe even the 1100, were for more of like people who live in town, live in the city, to jaunt around and, you know, experience a light, nimble, maneuverable, fuel-efficient bike. And that's not what I ride in anymore. But I'm not going to reveal what Harley I'm getting. A lot of you think that I'm getting an ST. A lot of you think, almost, in fact, we could say almost know that I'm getting a Pan America. But what if all of this was a lie? What if I was keeping this such a great secret that you didn't know it, but I actually test rode a Road King and signed paperwork for it that day? What if I did the same thing, but for a Road Glide? You will not know until I reveal it. And I'm gonna make you wait. I'm gonna let that suspense just sink in and non-dig at everybody just a little bit longer. Because that is the little brother mentality that I have, is I must torture everybody with the dumbest thing I can think of, which is keeping the secret of what might be the most exciting thing to happen for me in 2023. So we will pick up once I'm at Faro, getting ready to ring that bell, getting ready to sign my soul away for a bike that I don't even know if I'm gonna love in another year or two. But you know, that's what I've been asking myself since I woke up this morning at 5 a.m. Am I about to sign my soul away for a motorcycle? What do you think? Anyways, I'm gonna try to save some battery life. We will pick back up at Faro East, getting ready to sign papers, and making what might be one of the bigger commitments in my life for the next few years. All right, everybody, we're here. We made it to Faro. I don't think they're open yet. They're not supposed to open till 9, but I did just see a couple people walk in. But that's it. This is the final destination of my Rebel. But we're gonna go inside if they will let us in and see if we can go ahead and get stuff started. So stay tuned for the grand reveal.
Couldn't have made this easy for me.
No. See, I thought about grabbing wrenches because like, I want to take my plate home.
There, you could probably use this.
I was like, you got a multi-tool thing?
You have another one for the other side?
Is there? Hold
It's,
this.
one side's a bolt, the other side's a nut. Unless you got some He-Man grippers.
I mean, it might just need to snug loose. Now I might need another side. No, it's gonna need the other side.
I'm gonna go grab it.
It's probably a little easier.
Huh? Nothing at random?
This is the best spot over here.
Oh, is it? Is it coming out here?
Come out this way, come back this way. What would you say the name of the channel was?
Nothing at random?
Nothing in random?
Alright.
Nothing in random.
Nothing at.
Huh?
Nothing at.
Nothing at random.
Yeah. People call him NAR.
I
NAR.
better been on that bitch. I saw him, I was like, I know him.
Yeah, it's cool how we got that first full circle moment. Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Mark. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark is leaving the building.
Mark is leaving the building. Hey, Mark.
Hey, while Mark leaves, let's congratulate Aaron from Nothing at Random, rocking the news.
You are not gonna hear the end of it.
No, but that's the fun part of it. All right, randos, we got it. We got not what everyone expected. It is the FXL ST, or the Lowrider ST. Yes, that is in fact the bike I went with. Not the Pan America. The FXLR ST. Oh man, everyone, I will give you a good show of this bike in a little bit. I gotta ride this thing first. I can't. I've been waiting for it all week. They got it in on Tuesday. It's Saturday morning. It took a little longer to go through the paperwork, but they were really educating me on the bike, which I do appreciate, because there's so much I really didn't know. But man, am I ready for this bike. It's so cool. Oh, new brakes, new brakes. Definitely gonna have to adjust the shifter, because that is very long draw for my short foot. Yes. Oh man, dude, I want to crack this open. I know you're not supposed to, because the M8s are a little finicky, and you've got to really not rip into them too hard during the first 1,000 miles, from what I've been told. But oh my god, does this bike do it for me? Woo! Yes, 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 yes. Definitely getting demonetized for that, but I'm not even monetized, so why care? Although I do think that maybe the taller windshield might be a way to go. I am experiencing just a tiny bit of buffeting, and that's probably because I'm sitting up a lot straighter than I have the other times I rode this. But 5th gear, cruising speed, just fine. Oh man. It feels so strange to be on this bike after being on my Rebel for so long. I feel like I'm sitting up so high. Oh no, it's raining on me! No, not the new bike! Get over, because somebody's riding Brandon's ass, and I don't like that. But man, oh man, is this bike everything I wanted. It is my wet dream. But seriously, no, this bike, it's my dream bike, honestly. From the test rides to the looks, it's just everything about this bike I'm infatuated with. And it checks almost every single box I could think of when it comes to looking at a bike. I love the like retro FXR style fairing on it. I like the riding position a lot. I can't wait to get crash guards on it. But I really can't say anything bad about this bike. Honestly, it almost just feels like I'm on a taller version of my Rebel with a fairing. Definitely got to adjust the shift lever though, because I've got to pick my foot up to shift up and to shift down. But thank you, Brandon, when you do watch this. I appreciate you joining me in this longer than expected and should have been endeavor of getting the bike. Appreciate you being my cameraman while we were there. It was very nice of you. And oh man, it's just, I can't stop smiling. This bike is everything I wanted. Now, it might not be a wheelie machine like the Pan America is, but that don't mean we're not gonna try. That's a lie, I'm not gonna try it all. This bike is too awesome to... Oh man, everything about this bike right now is just, yes, please, more. But I can tell you right now, the suspension on this baby is amazing! All of these bumps would be hurting my lower back, but right now I'm just gliding over them. I love this bike! Yeah, I know. It's this ugly red color. You can.
I was talking about this one.
You smell that? It's all the new manufacturing oils burning off.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that me or you?
No, that's me. That's me. That's all the new exhaust oil and everything burning off. Oh, look at how cool he is. Look at the Yamaha Bolt, boys. Woo! Brandon's a good sport. I appreciate him. Alright everybody, it is the next day. I don't remember what I really talked about yesterday after a certain point, because I started to experience for the first time ever what I think is heat exhaustion. I started to get really dizzy, really lightheaded. I quit sweating and I couldn't really focus. So I quit everything that I had planned for that earlier day and I went home. I chugged some water. I ended up taking a nap / passing out on the couch, somewhere in between a nap and passing out. Got a nasty headache. So I'm gonna probably cut most of whatever I said after Throttle Co, simply because I think I was kind of hitting that delirious note of losing my mind. But again, it is the next day. This is now day 2 of owning this beautiful girl. And I'm gonna head down south into southern Ohio to see some family. Talk with them, because apparently I've been a bad son, I've been a bad grandson, I've been a bad sibling, not seeing and talking with my family, and what they say has been a while, but you know, I don't believe that. And it's been 93, well, I can't say it's been 93 miles by me. It had 7 miles on it when I got it. So quick math, that's what, 86? So of the 86 miles that I put on this bike myself, they've been a lot of fun. This thing handles well. I'm still taking it easy on doing some of my idiotic swerving, because brand new tires, you know, like I said, I'm probably going to give them 200 miles for break-in, just because I really don't know how these Harley tires break in. They're Dunlop, and I know the Dunlops on the Rebel broke in about 100 miles on the long side, so I'm just going to be extra safe. Man, this bike is going to change everything for me. I can already tell you it's super nice not having a crap ton of wind hitting me in the chest, because after all the riding I did yesterday on the Rebel and then on this, granted it really wasn't that much compared to other days I've ridden, I didn't have like any tightness, soreness, or fatigue in my upper body at all, like I typically do. And I know that the one thing I've always complained about when riding the Rebel is my lower back. So I don't know if, you know, this bike's gonna save a lot of that lower back pain yet. It's too early to tell, but I'm hoping it does, especially once I get a seat with a backrest in it that I can put my lumbar into. Maybe risers just to bring my hands up and bring me back just a little bit more. Because I'm not, you know, I don't got long orangutan arms. I'm a short guy. I got short arms. I got short legs. I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but this really fine, I think someone called it microflake for the metallic flake in the paint, is just freaking beautiful in the sunlight. Absolutely beautiful. Also, this bike shifts incredibly smooth, ridiculously smooth. Oh hey, we have a friend down here, go away. But then you come out of here, or I forget the local name of this because there's a couple of them around where I grew up, but I think some people refer to this spot down here as the S-curves. So we're going to downshift. We're going to take this a little slower because I don't know this bike yet, but I would rip through here on the Rebel, man. So a little bit of a switchback. You got to be careful right here in this curve because on a heavy downpour day, all that gravel on the driveway will wash out. And this, I do like coming this way, other than riding down all 13, which I don't like, but I do like this specific bit of road between New Lexington and a place called 6 Mile Turn, just because it's got, you know, it's got these nice little curves, nice little, I don't want to call them switchbacks per se, I think I already did, but it's just curve into curve into curve into curve. And then here's a little more of a upcoming is a little more of a nasty curve, not this one or that one, but the one after. In fact, I think somebody that my father grew up with that rides, or used to ride, I don't know if he still does, he used to have a Fat Bob that he had put a lot of time into. I don't know about a lot of money, but he put a lot of time into getting that thing pepped up and ripped and ready to just go. And apparently him and his boy were racing down through these roads one night, and he lost control, and he went like 100 feet into the woods, straight through curve and into the woods, over the bank and everything. So, gotta be careful. All right, randos, we are in 6 Mile Turn. This gas station right here, Sunco. We're going 37 east up into what is known as Portersville, Ohio, which is going to take us out to 555. Now, I'll let you know what turn you take to go north on 555 and what turn you take to go south on 555. But just know that that is a bit of a treacherous road, so ride it at your own peril. But this road, I took this road to high school every day. I rode this road to college almost every day. We are in my old stomping grounds. That's new. Alright folks, I in fact forgot to mention where 555 and all that started because I am dumb and a bad YouTuber. But we visited the grandmother, we visited the parents, I'm gonna go visit my sister, niece, and her family, and then we're gonna head home. But my battery's almost dead. I didn't bring an extra battery with me. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I love and appreciate all of you. I'm excited for the new bike. Let me know your thoughts on the bike. Let me know if I did actually trick you into thinking I got the Pan America.